Got it. It's Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022. I'm here. You are here. We must be in the right place. Good evening. It's just now about 6:30, and we will now begin the VPC Valley Photo Club Zoom membership meeting after just a very few words. VPC is a group that collaborates on photos, ideas, critiques, and techniques. VPC holds monthly Zoom meetings such as this, where suggestions on improving photographs are heard. We do have guest speakers from time to time, and they will present a short learning session on cameras, gear, and/or software. Please contact me if you would like to share something about your photography or your workflow process in upcoming Zoom meetings such as this one. Did you know VPC requires no dues for membership? There is no plan for that to change. VPC is not a nonprofit 501c3. VPC is of its membership and for its membership. Thank you for your participation. There are some photo ops that I know of. One in particular, this weekend at CSUN, there will be a powwow. We'll talk about the details of it a little bit later. It is available on the Facebook page for our group. Tonight we have 19 photos to view. There's not going to be a learning session. It will be all about viewing and offering some gentle comments for improvement of the photos entered by our membership. Thank you for your entries. Homework for the next meeting on December 27th, mark your calendars, December 27th, where the special topic will be bokeh. In photography, the term bokeh represents the quality of the magical out-of-focus blur that makes it look like a subject is isolated from the background. If you use a large aperture, minimize the distance between yourself and the subject, increase the distance between your subject and the background, or use a long lens, you'll be able to achieve beautiful bokeh. Are we ready to begin our meeting?
Yep. Go for it, Jay.
Let's do that slideshow. Share screen 2. Slideshow.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Beautiful. I'm with you.
So we got quite an assortment of photos, don't we?
They're gorgeous.
So nice.
Today, we're going to do our special topic first. There was some misunderstanding. I guess I didn't present it real well, but our special topic is basically things we're thankful for under the open category, and then in the special.
There was no open category.
In the
Didn't you say?
in the special topic category, we were then going to have our fall colors. So we'll start with 12 pictures. Thankful for. I'll do the share as soon as I get my screen to show me what I want it to. Does anybody else hear me outgoing?
Just a little bit,
Right?
not bad.
A little.
I can get
I'm
my,
gonna try to fix it once we get the slideshow showing. Our first entry under the topic, let's not call it open or special, thankful for, is titled America, and that's coming up right now. Fix my echo.
nicely done.
Nice.
It's interesting the way the flags are facing and blowing the right way, even though they're walking that way.
The wind, yeah.
Yeah, the wind is back of them, making the flags face exactly right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah.
It's inspirational.
I like the angle on this.
I guess the person who's pictured this isn't here right now, but I do know that in the email that was sent to me, she's thankful for America, giving her a place to live and giving her opportunity.
Wow.
The picture says it.
Yeah, nice.
We ready for our next photo? Canal Burgundy. How do I get to that? Because that's not,
Wow.
That's so outstanding.
I love it, love it, love it.
That's
Can I be
remarkable.
there right now?
we're just. gonna go-
Look at that reflection, is so nice.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's a beautiful-
There's those lines, the reflection, the blue sky in the water. Wow.
It's
It
beautiful.
certainly works for thankful too.
Yeah.
Let's ignore whether it's thankful or not. Let's just go in the order it shows up. I obviously was drinking too much this morning.
Doesn't matter, Jay. It's just beautiful to look at. 'em.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's just beautiful.
It's one of those pictures that I want to have taken.
And put it on my wall.
Who said there's too much orange in it?
Not me.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
No, I don't either.
My husband's completely
I
colorful.
didn't hear anybody say that.
No.
There's an observant one.
Maybe somebody is,
I'm suspecting there's a little bit of cloud replacement going on here, sky replacement. The reflection in the water is different than the reflection should,
Oh,
if the clouds that I'm seeing.
uh-huh.
oh, or I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's nitpicky, but I think it's a different sky. And that makes me,
I
wonder-
noticed that.
it makes me wonder why the sky was replaced. It looks beautiful in the reflection.
Oh, it does.
Is the maker of this here?
I don't know.
Because it'd be interesting to know if that was dropped in or not, and
Nick,
why they did it.
talk about your sky?
I like the piece.
It's,
I don't know if they're here or not, or if they're just not choosing
I
to.
see.
So
I'm curious about the above the trees, the background, there's like a strip of white.
yeah,
I don't
I'm seeing-
know if they're clouds because clouds wouldn't have, I don't know. I think that it's
I'm
been
seeing-
brought up a little bit too bright.
I'm seeing the mist or the cloud or the white that you're referring to, and I'm seeing a change in tone on this tree. That tree has a distinctive shadow on it here where the clouds are. And I don't know if that's backlit or foreground lit. I don't know. It just doesn't look right to me. It's a great photo. It's if the sky replacement has caused these blemish, why change the sky?
I love the reflection still. Oh my gosh, that looks so
Nice.
nice.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, I'll wait for version 2. The next one is called Fall Colors.
Beautiful.
God, I hope my naming is right. I hope the people that I think did these are the people I think did these.
This picture just makes me jealous. And all of them, because I am not in a state that promotes this kind of beautiful fall color, right?
Yeah. I wish
I
we
mean,
had
we-
this in
Don't
California.
get me wrong, in California, we do have our seasons, you know, fires, floods,
Yeah.
earthquakes.
You're right.
But-
This was from a
think like
fall foliage
fall.
tour. And it was up near Quebec City. There's a waterfall there and you come up near the top. And I tried brightening the trees for a while and it looked bad, so I put it back to the original. I like it where it's more subdued,
You
which
too.
is the original untouched.
I like that you have a people factor in there.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, and the water coming down is cool. I don't know if you call that a waterfall. I guess it is, but it's cool.
How do you know it's not warm water?
No way.
Well, they're all wearing their jackets.
Yeah. It's a nice photo taken from a unique point of view. I enjoy this.
Me too.
Me
I
too.
do too.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
No,
Next time, just take us with you.
Yeah.
boy, did I number these wrong. So our next photo gets away from fall and goes to thankful for. Our next photo titled My Kids and Grandchildren.
Oh, how beautiful.
Very cute.
I love the little girl in front that has that doing a, I don't know if it's
Yep.
a selfie. It's really cool.
That's very cute.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a
Each one of
charming
the,
photo.
each one of the kids has a little story, which is great.
A charming photo.
That's
It's a nice selfie.
what a lovely family.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love that it's dynamic, you know, it's not posed. Everybody's doing something. Some of them are looking at the camera, but a lot of the kids are just doing their own thing. And that's how you should capture a little moment of life as opposed to everybody smile, everybody say cheese, everybody, you know, boring.
Kind of reminds me of a picture that you would see in New York of an apartment building with different characters in all the different apartment windows. And this just does it all right there on the staircase.
Yeah.
I could eat,
That's a good comment, yeah.
I could eat that little kid up on the bottom stairs.
Yeah.
Cute. She's
They're
so,
best parboiled.
Uh,
God, what a wonderful family.
How would you know?
I heard W.C. Fields tell me.
On mine, I wanted to put my husband in, but I thought it was too corny and he didn't want to.
What a fun photo. I really like this. And then our next photo is titled So Thankful for You.
Called what?
So Thankful for You.
Yeah, that's cute.
Love the lighting on that's really, really nice.
Pretty.
Wow.
And there's the bokeh.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
That's my wife, and I'm not too corny to take a picture of her.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot.
I got loads of pictures of him, but he didn't want them showing. But next time I'm not going to.
Portrait.
What?
Beautiful young lady and a beautiful photo, Lloyd.
Thank
Oh.
you, Jerry.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It is beautiful. She looks like she's a happy, nice person.
She is
It's
indeed.
really nice.
So who took the photo, Lloyd?
I don't know. Somebody with a long lens.
Uh-oh.
You captured a perfect moment. You really did.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
A great smile.
And that the family shot was gorgeous too. I mean,
Thank you.
We're going to jump around now. We're going to go back to fall, if my titling is right. And we're going to see Tahoe Lake.
oh, good.
Wow.
Wow.
Lovely.
Oh,
Nice layers.
Yeah, I love how it just sort of leads you right around. My goodness.
yeah.
I love that golden feel to all of that light yellowish on the side. Really nice.
It's unreal.
Perfect clouds. I love the contrast of the shape of the clouds and the trees and the
Mhm.
water, just so much texture.
And the blue and the yellow, I always like that, the combination of blue and yellow.
Mm.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I kind of wonder where the clouds are in the reflection.
Oh, yeah. I never thought of that.
Yeah, it's.
So here we've got one
sky
where it
replacement.
may have been a cloud replacement when it was a perfectly blue sky day.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah,
Could
because
be.
I was looking at the clouds and kind of thinking that they look like sometimes when I take pictures of clouds with my iPhone, they kind of don't quite look right, but I couldn't put my
Kind of
my finger on it.
You know,
Yeah.
pastel here.
all of you are
If
right.
you wanted to leave the clouds, like if those are artificial, then maybe it would bring down the blue on it to match the water a little closer.
Good point.
Or
You can
sharp.
also take the sky and flip it and lay it as a layer on top of the water and get a reflection.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that-
Wow.
Yeah,
They
you
ha-
showed us
they
how to
have
do
a
that last time. That's
reflection.
creative.
If you look and they have a reflection, but the reflection is not straight because the water is not still.
Of course not. No, but it reflects the trees pretty nicely.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, there's only the maker can tell us what happened here.
Yes, it's a lovely image, and I brought it up, and maybe pay somebody for a red canoe at the far end of that,
Yeah.
or a red umbrella.
I like the photo.
The next picture shows me water skiing right around that edge.
There you go.
The next photo does not. It shows thankful. Going to a photo that shows thankful.
Oh,
Aw,
I love it.
Thankful for my son.
Oh,
aw.
wow. That's a beautiful picture.
Thanks. This
Good
is
portrait.
my beautiful son. It was about 5 years ago. He was 27 and he still had that baby face. He no longer has it, but it just makes me giggle. See this face here. But yeah, very thankful for my baby.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I love the background too. He's cute.
That
Really.
baby face.
What did he do? What did he end up becoming?
He's a successful musician. He writes songs and he does very well.
You
He
know,
also performs.
you
He,
know, really?
yeah, he has a degree in music and a math minor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, not unusual.
His father was a musician too, so amongst other things.
In the DNA, right?
I'm sorry?
A little bit in the DNA.
Yeah, exactly.
He's unusual as a working musician. Normally is working for Pizza Hut,
Yeah.
No,
But-
it's
but
true.
he's working for, yeah, no, that's unusual.
That's
I think.
rare.
You're not kidding. He just bought a house not long ago, this summer.
He has a
Cool.
very sensitive face.
Yeah, he's doing really well. My goodness, that's great.
I think so.
Well, thank you.
I don't even know whether to show the photo. and then name it, so I'm not wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Because my paperwork's all messed up.
Uh-oh.
Thankful for my family.
Oh, let me guess who it is.
I know who it is.
It's darling.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
you
is
know, I thought maybe it's corny, but that's what I'm most thankful for.
that? Well,
Yeah.
I got,
Not corny at all. It's beautiful.
I like your husband in there. I
I
can see
would
him.
be honest with you. I
Plus,
think
I'm
beautiful.
thankful for him too.
Well,
Yeah.
Beautiful family.
Thank you.
Yes.
it's a beautiful picture.
I gotta tell you just one thing. When I told
Yeah.
my daughter I didn't win the $2 billion, 200, what was it? 2 billion.
You're-
Said, you know, what would you have done with it? Would you have gotten a new car? No, I'm giving the short version. No. Would you redo your kitchen? No. Buy a new house? No. What would you do with it if you won?
What a beautiful
To my
family.
kids, make sure they have everything they need. It's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful answer.
By the way, that is a picture I took. The pumpkins, I took it a few years ago,
It's precious.
but I didn't know how to put them without it. And if any of you get my email cards, it'll look familiar.
I'm curious about the face reflecting off the pumpkin.
It's not reflecting.
It's overlaid.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's not really with us anymore.
Uh,
Still gets
oh.
to be in the pictures.
Oh, my
Nice.
goodness.
He's with you right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a nice touch.
It is really
Yeah.
Dutch.
Definitely.
I'll tell, I'm gonna tell my husband that you guys didn't think it was corny that I'll tell him, then he'll feel bad. I just love
You're
that.
gonna make him feel corny. Okay, I'll do the same thing. Next photo. Thankful for Paris. What a great twist. What a great twist.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm thankful for Paris too. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy the people as much as the place, but I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
I loved it. My husband loved it.
Paris was fun.
It's always been one country that everybody loves, like back to the 1900s. It's just always been a happening place. It is phenomenal.
What a great photo. There's Elvis up there and
The Blues Brothers.
the Blues Brothers. Yes, thank you. I was going through all the colors. I would-
Grabbed them out of Whittier.
That's right. They were imported special.
It looks like there is an American flag
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
on the left side.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
that's interesting.
I just want to visit this place.
Because this store is called the American.
American Dream. Yeah. Multiplex.
Oh, I see. Yes.
I'm looking at this guy, looking at the mannequin.
Yeah.
Ah.
He looks a bit dreamy to me.
In the making. Of course, then there's a girl smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But wait,
That's
oh,
Paris.
never mind. It says since is it 1909? Like it says the pub, show bar, and then it says since, and then it says restaurant. And underneath that light, is that 1909? So that's been over there a while, maybe.
I think it's 1969.
1969.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Okay, there you're right. Yeah.
Oh.
Still, it's been
The guy in the door
Still a long
Yeah.
time.
and a reflection in the window.
Maybe you can see the photographer.
It's
No,
a fun photo.
can you really see me?
Ah,
Sure.
It's really a fun photo.
that is fun.
Thank you, guys.
So many dimensions to it. Maybe we could see the photographer in one of these mirrors.
No, it's cool.
Uh,
The motorcycles are all facing over to the left. I think it looks cool, like a kind of a pattern.
And no two are the same.
Colors, the red and black and white.
I love pictures like this because there's so much to see each time you look at them.
Yeah, yeah. It's the gift that keeps giving.
Well, thank you guys. Really made me feel good on that.
Very complex. I like it. And so much interesting things to see. And none of them are what do you call it, Lloyd? An eye detractor? What do you call those? An eye magnet? This is not
Yeah.
like that. This is
Eye
more
trap.
this is more exploratory. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
There's nothing that's bright or a magnet of a sort. It just allows you to roam and roam. Okay,
Yep.
we do have other photos, so we're going to go on to the next one. Thankful for sunset.
Mm.
What a beautiful sunset.
There
This
was
is a
no
great
room to
piece.
say two of the things I am grateful for: sunset and ... There was no room to put all that.
Oh,
Plus my name, plus the number 1 or 2, whatever it was. So I had to shorten.
Is that Richard?
So it's a sunset and my hubby, my
Yeah.
husband.
This
Where are you?
composition is excellent, so excellent. And look at that sunset. It tells a story. It's wonderful.
Where were you?
Where is it?
I recognize these.
In Burbank. Up on a hill.
I recognize those buildings. I just don't know what they are. I recognize them.
This is the city of Burbank.
I love the sky.
But which two? This is a hotel, right? It's
The
along
what?
the freeway. These are hotels.
Ah,
I pass
not
them
so
by all the
sure,
time.
no,
Holiday Inn.
not so sure.
Howard Johnson.
I remember they used to have like an ivy vine growing on the south side of this building, and then it disappeared one day. Gardener went up the side of the wall and took it all down.
Oh no.
You know those buildings. Is
Really?
an IKEA near there someplace? IKEA here.
Yes, IKEA is around, I don't know where.
I love that there's the last bit of light on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Just the last bit, and it's dark right after you took that picture.
Yeah, on my computer, it shows a little bit more,
Mm.
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Well, it's our screen calibration and whatnot.
I have
so-
two
Nora,
screens, and it looks different, a little slightly different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
Nora, it's-
Wonderful capture, just so nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
You should submit this somewhere, like wherever it would fit, like in a contest or something, like
This can go-
storytelling photographs of 2022, and there you go. Boom.
This can go in a Burbank tourism guide.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Come visit Burbank, beautiful Burbank.
Yeah, no,
Beautiful downtown Burbank, yes.
You could do the voiceover, Nora.
beautiful photo. I love the oranges and the blues and the yellows. It's wow, perfect time, perfect time. Next photo is thankful.
Oh, look at
What a
that.
great arrangement of these photos.
That's fantastic. 65.
Cute.
The
Beautifully
one
done.
with the squirrel.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God, look at that.
Oh, the squirrel.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, she's looking one way and the squirrel
Yeah.
looking the other way.
You
That's
do your
wonderful.
thing, I'll do my thing, and
With that,
but
I like
all the pictures are just beautiful. The
I like the
individual
one with the
pictures.
guitar. Wow,
I like the way they're like,
and such peaceful reading of that book. Wow.
oh, that's-
Is the maker here? Well, yeah, is the maker here?
It says, Jim, are you here?
Very good. Did you take all the individual photos throughout
Oh,
time?
yeah.
Yeah,
Man, look at that. That is.
a couple of the first ones are black and white back in the day when we had film. You probably don't remember film.
Film.
We all
yeah.
know what film is.
Yeah, I do.
That's what we put over things when we microwave.
That's right.
I like
Or it's that dish soap film that I get on my dishes when I don't rinse them well. Anyway, go
Right.
on. Yes. No, this is beautiful.
the way you placed them on the page. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Just terrific.
A progression of time. Yeah.
Jim, did you just take each picture and pop it in where you wanted? And then just turn it the way you wanted?
Yeah, actually, this one I used, oh, shoot.
Collage it?
The application, one bigger than just Microsoft Word. What's the next one up?
Publisher?
Yeah, well, it's like Publisher, and you just use little, actually, the best way is to use little text boxes and then put the pictures in the boxes, and then you can just move them around.
Oh, that's clever.
That's really clever.
Photo montage. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was,
it is, a montage.
Yeah, no, there is a piece of software with Microsoft that's called Montage.
Oh, no,
PowerPoint. It's a
never used that.
PowerPoint. Let's see it.
I think it's near Mount Whitney.
I think it's a PowerPoint.
Great photo. Great photo. 65 years. Congratulations, my man.
65.
Yeah, I did that just because we just celebrated our 65th anniversary and thought, no.
You got married awfully young.
Congratulations, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I was married at 12. No.
really fine. We've been married 52. I thought that was pretty good. And I was definitely married at 18. I'm teasing. I'm only 39.
A little bit more.
I'm only 39, really.
You and Jack Benny.
Absolutely. That's what my dad always said. I'm only 39. He was much older than that, but he used to say all the time. Oh, that's sweet.
With you and the
My
chipmunk.
wife taught second grade. They asked how old she was when it was her birthday, and she said, "I'm 40." And one of the kids said, "No way. If you were 40, you'd be dead."
Oh, that's funny. Oh, what a sweet looking woman. Really sweet looking.
All right, next photo. The pond.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Here again, I haven't been invited, so I don't know. This is so gorgeous.
Wow, wow, wow.
It was taken up at Glacier Lodge at a Lone Pine. I don't know if you've been up there before, but it's a beautiful area. If you enjoy hiking and fishing.
Wow.
It's
Is,
beautiful.
is this behind Yosemite?
No, it's on at a Lone Pine up off of Highway 395.
Eastern Sierra.
Eastern.
Okay, yeah. But I didn't know that this was. All right, next time I'm coming up there. Wow.
There's actually water in the lake too.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's a little pond. The kids fish in this one, which is really quite nice. Fall, I think the campground was already semi-closed, so there wasn't any people in it. It would have been nice to have a couple of the kids fishing and all, but there was nobody there.
It's a
Like a
beautiful,
mirror.
beautiful reflection in the water there. I seem to have more detail than what you see in the sky.
Yeah, the sky is a little blown out, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to replace anything, but I felt that the color and just the atmosphere was
Yeah.
just
Oh,
a
it's
really
gorgeous.
nice feel
Yeah.
for
I like-
fall colors.
The fall, yeah, it's beautiful.
And your composition is excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is.
And I like these picnic benches that I can see here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
One here. It makes it look like it's attainable.
yeah.
You can be there. You can soak it in.
Right. Was that this year that you went?
Yes, Out of up,
Yeah.
close to the Bishop area, up
Okay.
off of 395, Mammoth, Bishop, that whole area up off of 395. Thanks Independence, then Lone Pine and Big Pine or something like that.
It's
It's a
just
beautiful
beautiful.
campground up there.
That's excellent.
Colors are very nice. 4 colors are beautiful.
Beautiful is right.
Composition wise, I think it's a great composition.
It's so perfect.
Now that I look at it, looks like it's the pond is sort of draining off to the right.
I don't see that.
Oh, good.
I'm just wondering how many hours you spent with your weed whacker there getting this picture ready.
Yeah,
Nicely done, Jerry.
thank you.
Our next photo, if I can get it to work. Autumn gold.
Oh,
Oh,
that's sweet.
that's sweet is right.
Makes me want to sneeze. Very well done.
Mhm.
Good bokeh too.
Where was this photo taken? I feel like I was there in that same place somewhere.
It's a place called Sudafed.
It is very calming, very calming.
Yes,
I think I really like it, but I think some of the white could be kind of like toned down somehow.
Yeah, I think a gradient. Don't know what you call it. Lloyd, what do you call it when you run those 3 lines across the screen and it darkens a little bit?
Levels?
Well,
That's
you can,
gradient.
you can do it, you can create a gradient to reduce the exposure or the brightness, the highlights, by dragging it up from the bottom. And yeah, that would probably help. Maybe a little contrast.
I'm wondering what a vignette would do here.
It would make the corners darker.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Or lighter, could, with Jerry, you never know.
It's not one of Jerry's, I don't think.
No, it's not. I love the photo. It's not
I
mine.
like the photo. I like the bokeh too.
Yeah.
And this is cool. This is really cool. I have 3 screens I'm looking at it at. And it's different on all 3, and one of them is very favorable. So it's just a matter of calibration, I think. Let's tone it down a little bit. Our next photo, Cleveland color.
Oh, wow.
Cleveland color.
That's,
Did it really look like that?
where was this at?
Yeah.
That was at Holden Arboretum, which is in the Cleveland area, south of Cleveland, Ohio.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
Get a lot more fall colors back there than we do out here.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing I miss about going back to the East Coast, the 4 colors. Yeah. Not the weather, but 4 colors.
I love the reflections and I love the composition where you're looking through the trees and the fence and you see all that there.
So nicely framed.
Yeah, nicely framed.
Yes, the red is unbelievable.
And the reflection.
The reflection, yeah. Wow.
I need to get me some relatives on the East Coast. Can you rent those people?
I have a brother on the East Coast and a sister-in-law. Yeah, I love visiting, but we haven't for 2 years because of COVID. We really miss going.
But then we get to see how beautiful it is through the lovely pictures that everybody presents.
Oh, who said that? That's nice.
Oh, I just mentioned.
Always saying those sweet things. Darn. Are those some kind of ducks or birds in the water?
I don't think, I think there are leaves and stuff just floating around.
Yeah,
The white ones?
Oh, yeah, under the colorful trees, it looks like there are some birds in the water.
Oh, yeah, maybe those are, yeah,
Some
who
ducks.
had those good eyes that could see that?
yeah.
Wow.
That's foul.
And one almost dead center in the picture, black. You can see his wake.
Yeah,
Yes, I saw that, yeah.
It's an unfortunate choice of words, though. Dead center bird.
But he did follow up with a wake. Our next photo,
But bump.
fall leaves.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
pretty.
I love the simplicity of it. The bokeh is king. And I just feel it's a little bit tight on the width, a little bit tight. I'd like to see some more breathing room.
Oh, around the leaves?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just here, I'd like to see a tiny bit. And here, I'd like to see a tiny bit.
Yeah.
I love the color. I love the bokeh. The bokeh makes up for everything.
Or that famous expression of one step to the right, turn to the left.
Yeah, or one
Yeah.
step to the left and turn a little bit right. Yeah, it just, everything about the point of view is good.
Yeah.
I love this curled over leaf, this one too. I don't know if it would have the same effect if you step to the left. It's just needed to back up a little bit. It's all just a tiny bit.
One step back off the cliff.
yeah.
I
Probably just a
You're
little
more-
bit windy.
I am having a
That's when you really see
tendency,
fall.
I'm having a tendency to crop too tight when I'm taking the photo. I've got to remember that I have cropping tools at home.
Yeah, me too.
Just, I'm cutting off heads. Not too bad. It's almost artistic, but yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Sometimes it's a good thing, huh, Jay?
Just backing up a little tiny bit would have solved, the issue that I'm referring to.
Yeah.
This is a great photo.
It's very calming. It's like you
Very
said,
much so.
simplistic, and it's good composition like that, yeah.
Yeah, and I like that this isn't in focus.
Mhm.
It's almost bokeh. Bokeh, almost bokeh, no bokeh. Love it, love it. And where it's sharp, it's really sharp.
Oh, it is.
It's really good. Yeah, that would look good on an envelope as a postage stamp.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice. Our next photo. New England fall color.
Mm. I love the panoramic.
Nothing. beats
Yeah,
that.
that's,
Color is so brilliant.
what a great way to present this photo. And pop it up a little big.
That's beautiful. The way it's,
That's a 10 image panorama, handheld.
Oh,
What?
wow.
wow.
Did you
Okay,
stitch it in
I'm
Photoshop?
impressed.
Did I what?
Did you stitch it in Photoshop then?
No, Lightroom.
Lloyd,
Oh, okay.
Lloyd, I used to be impressed by 10 photo handheld until I too got an Olympus. It's not impressive anymore. It's like, what does?
You still have to be steady and you still have to move in an even way.
I absolutely don't disagree, but the camera does a lot of the work.
Yes, it does. And it was a new thing for me that a couple of years ago, someone had mentioned that when you're shooting a panorama, put the camera in portrait mode. So I turned it on its side, so it's in portrait mode, and I took the 10 images going across, so you get much more top and bottom than you would otherwise.
Interesting.
Did
And
you
it's a
also, did you also take a few steps while doing this?
Nope, I did not.
I have and I have not, and by doing so, sometimes it's a little bit better. There's less distortion. There's no distortion here, but you can imagine maybe a fence or something that is very accurate. If you take steps, that fence remains accurate. There's no concave, convex that you have to deal with.
I think this is with a like my 40 to 150 telephoto,
Yeah, this is good.
and it tends to take the distortion issues out because it's crunching in a bit.
That 4150 Pro lens is like nobody else's. So that's an 81, that's an 83-300. It's the Pro Series like I have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fine lens. It does macro too.
Mm-hmm.
They call it micro.
Anyway, nice job on this one.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Well, thank you. I had it looked at in another club, and they had pointed out to me that in the original image, I didn't darken the green enough. And so it was a little bit drab in that sense. There was less contrast between the, I think they're spruce trees. This is New England.
Mm.
And this one came out a lot better. I really, yeah,
I like this. I like this, what I see here in the water.
Yeah,
Yep.
a beautiful shot.
I like that a lot.
Beautiful.
Nice shot, Lloyd,
Mm.
really.
Thank you.
Was it?
Excellent. Next photo. Sedona cruising.
Nice.
This is
Great
nice.
view. Wow. Wow, great.
And this was out of somebody's car window, right? Like my window is
Oh, yeah.
never this nice.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, they're 5 minutes out of the gas station, I'm sure. Awesome colors.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I kind of wish the sky wasn't that aqua.
I'm thinking this is a smartphone, and I'm thinking there's an awful lot of compression here. As computational photography. Yeah, the color is, there's a blue hue to everything. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
There's blue everywhere. So I think what's happened is the tint on the top of the windshield got in the way of this photo.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. I didn't notice that either. Thank
So it's
you.
taken through a front windshield and you've got that blue little
Oh.
spot. That's, I have to forgive that. This is a great photo. I've been in a car trying to take pictures. It's not easy.
No, it isn't.
And not very safe.
Well, if you're
You
driving.
can't be driving.
Passenger.
You have to be the passenger.
You have to be.
Yeah, Jay.
I've done it driving too, so.
I have never attempted it driving. I did passenger. Whoever did it is awfully brave.
Yeah, this is passenger. You could tell it's a little bit right biased.
Ah,
Great photo.
Yeah.
Lose the windshield next time.
But what you do is you train your wife to be underneath the tint in the windshield.
Or you just get a different windshield and do this more often.
Different car.
You need a special photographic windshield. installed.
Vermont
Oh, look at-
Motorcycle.
Vermont.
wow, look at that. I want to go there. That's beautiful.
I want a puzzle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pieces only. That's his
Is this a
picture.
B&B? I'm booking it.
right. I
No,
was gonna say the same thing, Jay. Just totally, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the most photographed farms. It's in Vermont. It's called Genie Farm.
Oh,
And it took a long time to find it, the road that it's on. I think it was Genie Street or something.
oh, wow.
Just kind of went on forever and we weren't sure which, well, anyway, we finally found it. And there were lots of other photographers there. And unfortunately, the house was in the shade there and there wasn't much we could do about that. So
I was just gonna say that the sun, the way that the trees over on the left-hand side, I love being able to see that.
Yeah, that's
That
what I
kind of
like about it.
reflection is just, wow, I love that.
I like the shadows going across.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I like
here.
about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Me too. It's just, really beautiful.
Anybody could take a picture with no shadows, waiting for the sun to come up in the morning or whatever. This is beautiful.
Oh, it just makes it, yeah.
Can I ask? Don't most of you shoot in RAW? And if so, can't you,
Bring out the shadow. Yeah.
yeah,
I like the shadow.
There's probably a lot of information right here that could be taken back out. Here and here. So if this is raw, you don't have to change the photo, just bring this up.
I mean, I never would have thought of it unless, until people start talking about it. But then it made me wonder, I mean, because I don't shoot RAW, but it seems like all the rest of you do. And you do it because you have more,
Well, you have more information to work with.
yeah.
I don't shoot raw, I only shoot JPEG.
All
I'm a
right,
JPEG.
me too.
I'm a JPEG shooter too.
I shoot raw on one card and JPEG on the other.
It takes up too much
So
space.
when I have a wonderful photo in JPEG, because that's the card I pay attention to, then I go to the raw photo and I copy that one over to the computer, knowing that I'm going to want that for either a client that's paying for it or to blow up bigger than I can the JPEG, or just to work with shadows like this. So you don't have to waste a lot of space. I take 900 photos with the camera. I might save 20 raw files.
Oh, wow.
I'll save all the JPEG, but there may be 20, 30 wonderful photos that I want to be able to work with as my skills improve.
Oh, thank you for that explanation.
Yeah,
Okay,
dump all that's good idea, yeah.
that's really good, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, today's camera doesn't take that much longer to write to the card. All of my cameras, except for one, have dual card. And I just set it up to write to JPEG on the 64 gigabyte card and to write to RAW on the 128 gigabyte card. And they come out about the same amount of data on each card. And like I say, when I come home and I do the call, if I find a winner chicken dinner, that's the one I save the raw file for.
Oh, interesting.
well, I didn't realize you could do it like that. That's very cool.
I didn't know that either, so there.
I have one camera that saves the JPEG and the RAW with just different file extensions. And when I'm transferring those files, it's kind of a pain in the keister because I want to sort them first by JPG, and then I need to sort them again by CR2. Canon names them CR2s, and put them in 2 different folders, and then retire the camera and look at the photos. And when I find a good one, okay, matched up to the RAW that works for me, and save that. So in that particular case, I save everything to the computer and take away. In the other case, I look at my second card for RAW and take the photos that I want from what I've called. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yes, I do.
It's funny, I went on this trip and I had my, I good, well, I guess it was a Nikon at the time. It was about 4 years ago. And lo and behold, I get there and my camera, something has happened to it and it's not working properly. So I did something really bad. Don't tell anybody. I went to Walmart and I borrowed one of their cameras and I ended up returning it to them. So I can't remember if I got raw on this or not, but boy, that was to be in New England and then have camera problems. That was not pleasant, but you work it out. So
Yep. I had my Nikon lock up on autofocus the other night. The only fixing it was taking the battery out and putting it back in. I could not believe the camera did that. I've never seen it hourglass before. It just got stuck on autofocus. It would not focus. It would not take a picture. It wouldn't let go of it.
Wow.
Nikon, I hear, is famous for that. They all have their glitch, right?
yep.
It's like cars. Next photo. I wonder if there is one. Yeah, there we go. Zion dressed for fall.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
small. I'm gonna make that size.
Yeah,
this is beautiful.
That's sweet.
That's,
Oh, wow, I love the sky in this.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Amber in the sky and wow.
It's some photo.
I want to be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna go recently, but it was too cold. It got cold. Remember just about 3 weeks ago how it got so cold real quick?
Yeah.
Who took this? I was just in Zion a little while ago, but not the fall, so I missed the trees again.
I took it, it was a few years ago, but when we got up in the morning, I don't remember, because we did with a photographer with a workshop. We did Bryce and Zion, and one morning we got up and I got in the car and there was ice all over the windows, and it took me a long time to get rid of it because I knew you're not supposed to just, scrape it or whatever, and the water wouldn't come out to melt it. So I sat there with the defroster on forever.
This is a really nice job.
Bucket of
though.
warm water from inside can help.
Warm water from inside?
Yeah, like unless you're camping.
Oh, no, we're at a motel, but I was afraid if you put warm water on it, it would crack your window.
Yeah, not hot. Just warm.
Well,
By the
it
way-
depends how cold it is outside. If it's
Yeah.
really cold, then don't do that because it
Yeah,
will freeze on the inside as
I
well.
believe it was around 24 at the time. It was, like 4:30 in the morning. We were going to get sunrise pictures. And
Yep.
I gotta tell you, the sky was totally white in the picture. So I borrowed it from one of the other pictures from that time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just dealt with it.
Nice.
I like how you pulled up the yellow in the river, and I like that
You know
you.
what? The yellow in the river, I didn't pull it up. I did a picture, I did this picture and I made it all brighter, and the yellow really popped. But then I thought the whole picture was just too bright. So I went back more to the original. This is pretty much original, except for the sky.
It's still beautiful. I mean, and you can see the background, and there's a middle ground and the foreground.
It was awesome.
That's our last photo.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna let us see each other for a little while.
Oh, wait. Wait, I froze.
oh, what?
Why
This
am
was
I
great.
frozen?
There we go.
Can
Some
you?
beautiful, beautiful shots. My goodness.
Yeah.
That
know,
was fun.
I was crazy about it.
To go back to a photo real quick for everybody to see what I just did.
Just beautiful. Wow.
Oh, you took it black and white?
Took it black and white, and I don't know what you think, but I know what I think. I need to tone it down a little bit. Take it down. Take the levels down just a little bit, and maybe we're there.
Yeah, yes. Sit, don't move.
What do you-
I
Gorgeous.
think in Lightroom, you could use texturing and then that would bring up the details a little bit, you know, it's not sharpening, but it's texturing.
Mhm.
Don't move.
I want to thank everybody for post, because I love the sharpening effect and the denoise. That's really terrific.
No,
Wow.
too much.
Who said that's good?
No, that's good, but what happens if you would do it in the color version?
I don't know what would happen.
I don't know. I don't have the picture. You got to do it.
No, it's not for me to do. I'm just tinkering and I just wanted to share my tinkering. It's somebody else's photo and it's not right for me to do that. I'm just making a suggestion.
That's very nice.
I think black and white, sometimes with my concert photography, I think black and white is a huge improvement at times.
I've been fooling around with black and white more too because of this photo group.
Good, good.
I love posts. I've been doing more cropping. And really, I've learned a lot.
Well, great.
All right, so we know the next assignment is bokeh. I have a few samples of that, or I did have a few samples of that. If you go to Flickr, for example, and look up bokeh, you're going to see a lot of just. Be careful, because I really would like to see photos come from my membership that includes something other than just the bokeh. This is bokeh. This is
We're not
including.
seeing it.
We're not seeing your screen.
Yeah, Jay, why you do these things?
Are you doing an open category too?
Yes. So these are just bokeh, as you can see.
Oh,
All it-
yeah.
That is not what I
Yeah.
expect to have from you. If you do
No,
something with a
Yeah.
subject
yeah.
and bokeh, that'll be a lot more pleasing for us to.
What if you called the assignment background bokeh?
Yeah, send me an
Okay.
email that tells me what to say when I put it up on the Facebook page, because I'll be more precise. See this glass?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is just bokeh. This is bokeh boring. And we're gonna get a lot of people are gonna take pictures of our Christmas tree out of focus to get this up
they
here.
take those pictures in Florida.
That's a real interesting shot. The one with the two glasses up here. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but it's like gold and all the little lights. Different.
Oh, yes.
It's in the center there.
That one?
Yeah.
That one.
That's done with fairy lights.
Wow.
Mhm.
You can buy those fairy lights at the 99-cent store for what, $10 now?
Well, I like the black, everything's.
See, even the watches, the pocket watches,
Oh, I like that too. I see what you want.
the flower.
It doesn't have to be circles in the background.
No, it just
No.
Blurred out.
delicious.
Circles are lights.
See, this is bokeh here in the background. This is bokeh in the background with the circles. This is bokeh with just other flowers. This was done with a long lens. This was done with a very good lens, a prime lens more than likely. That's a great photo there. That photo's a lot of fun for me, I think. We've done this at the Descanso Gardens. That happens every day.
Yeah.
An easy photo to achieve. That's what we're looking for. This, to me, is nonsense.
I agree.
I mean, it's great bokeh and it shows what the lens can do, but I want to see a subject in there too. That versus this is all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
All right, enough share. So that's a pretty good topic, I think.
Yeah,
Be interesting.
fun.
What does bokeh mean? Is it a foreign word? Is it an acronym?
It's a Japanese word, and I think it's the quality of what's out of focus. I don't know if there is a literal translation.
Bokeh is a Japanese word. It is a loan word. We'll examine the definition of the word bokeh, exactly where it came from, and some examples of its use in sentence. Bokeh is a photography term that describes the blurry, out of focus points of light portions of a photograph. Let's say goodbye to everybody in YouTube land. Bye.
Jay,
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
I asked you earlier, but I don't know if you got it.
Bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.